You kind of recalibrate yourself. You've come from the burbs and you think this is your life, to thinking, wow, this is our life. What are we going to do with it and how are we going to enjoy it to the max? You get in here and it's a whole new adventure, a new chapter. And that's been the biggest, best surprise really about it, that you come in and you think, actually, my world's opened up again.
I'm Ross, and this is Angela, and we live in Summerset Waikanae. Before that, we were living in a semi-rural property, and we were thinking about what we're going to do sort of post-retirement. And looking around that we were living, it became obvious to us that it's probably a good idea to look around that a place where we could live comfortably in retirement. So then I started looking around, we both did, at options for what we're going to do. So 2-bedroom place, you start looking around, or 3-bedroom townhouse. Well,
no lifts on the...
No lifts.
Wouldn't future-proof us.
No.
Did a whole lot of homework.
You've still got concerns about house maintenance and looking after it. As we were looking around, we kind of happened to just come into the Summerset village, and then from me, I was looking around this villa and thinking, hey, this is pretty good. This is modern. It had a little bit of that hotel feel too, didn't it? We looked at the plans, we considered the outlook, we started to do a bit more investigation about how the whole thing would work.
Became a no-brainer. At the end of the day, we finally suddenly, after months of just researching.
It was months.
Researching, we just thought actually it's a no-brainer.
There's a lot of things which add to the richness of your life here that are part of what Summerset offers, and it goes back to that having a focus on residents. And there's a care part, but there's also an understanding that people are here for a lifestyle, and they're catering for that.
You would think it would be a huge change, but actually it's been quite a gentle change really, in reality, because it's so much more fun.
Yeah. You do have those fears.
You do have fears.
Yeah. But I think a lot of it's just not understanding what it's like, that you're opening up your life.
It feels more expansive. Yeah. It feels settled, but with a new excitement too, in our step.
Yeah. We've got a lot of stuff that we've accumulated and special things to us, and we feel that we've been able to make our home reflective of the things that are important to us and make our lives sort of richer and more enjoyable. It's really like you're on holiday, but you've got the safety and security of your home. You add to that kind of holiday resort feel the fact that you're with your friends and you make friends with people, and it's like going on holiday with friends kind of all the time. That community culture is more powerful than I think people realise.
And the social connection really is kind of heartwarming, and people will come and say, you're new, what's your name, and introduce themselves. And that is actually it's sort of compassionate open-mindedness. People, no matter what state someone's in, they're going to go in and introduce themselves and show a bit of care and kindness to people.
When we were living in the suburbs, even though we had a nice house and I liked doing landscaping and outdoors type things, I didn't have that interaction with people that is, it's not forced interaction, but it's where if I wander out on the street now, I know the people I'm walking past. The other thing is you've got the combination of a few things. You've got facilities and amenities. You've got options for what you do and how you engage with people, and you've got freedom. So all of those things come together. It's quite a powerful lifestyle.
We talked last night, what would we say is there a negative? And there actually isn't a negative, which is a pretty good stage of a chapter of your life to be in, where you're actually just having a positive worldview.
And worries are things that take away the enjoyment of your ability to enjoy life. So when you start to take those away, it opens up those options for you to have a more enjoyable retirement. There's a whole part of your life that's about interacting with your grandchildren and enjoying their company, and it's been a conscious part of our decision making to accommodate that.
Yeah.
And they love coming here.
Yeah, I think we're more fun grandparents than we might have been if we hadn't come into a village. We'd probably be more worrying about the garden and the cleaning and everything else as well.
We advise people, don't leave it too long. Now when you've got freedom to decide what you do, this offers a really good opportunity to combine safety and security, have a care pathway so you cover that aspect of health, which might be a concern, but also giving those things like financial certainty, not having to worry about your house maintenance or what might happen, or
even
selling
rates.
it, or rates or whatever, insurances. So you've got that sort of comfort factor, and then you've got the fun factor too.
But like all your needs are met, you don't worry about anything.
Yeah.
You're here to have a good time, spend time with family and friends and reorientate your life.